Chloe, the story I am about to tell you is an account submitted by a viewer from Gwangju, Gyeonggi Province. It is a record of a bizarre incident in which a deceased father appeared in a dream to reveal the location of his true gravesite. Can the final wish of the dead truly reach the world of the living? In 1983, the father of a woman named Mi-suk passed away suddenly just after his 60th birthday. The father's best friend, a Mr. Kim Dong-sik, took charge of all the funeral arrangements for the grieving family. Mi-suk's family had heard that her father had bought his own burial plot while hiking, but none of them knew its location. Fortunately, Mr. Kim, who had always hiked with the father, knew where it was. Following his guidance, the family was able to bury their father in the land he had chosen. However, the gravesite Mr. Kim led them to was incredibly strange. The land was rocky and damp, a desolate place that could by no means be considered a Myeong-dang, an auspicious site believed in Korean culture to bring fortune to the descendants. The family was disappointed, but believing it was the deceased's final wish, they completed the funeral. A few days after the funeral, Mi-suk, who had difficulty walking, was organizing her father's belongings when she dozed off and had a dream about her father. In the dream, her father, wearing his favorite suit, was walking somewhere without a word. When Mi-suk asked, "Where are you going?" he didn't look back, but continued walking until he reached a certain place and vanished like smoke. Though she had never seen it before, it was a strangely cozy place that put Mi-suk's mind at ease. The next day, Mi-suk was burning her father's belongings. Just then, from the pocket of the very same suit her father had worn in the dream, an old photograph fell out. The photo showed her father in his hiking clothes with an address written on the back. And shockingly, the location in the photo was the very same cozy place she had followed her father to in her dream. Feeling that something was strange, the family looked up the address and were met with an even greater shock. The land was registered under their father's name. It was his true property. If that was the case, then what was the desolate gravesite that his friend Mr. Kim had led them to? The family immediately went to see Mr. Kim. When Mi-suk presented the photograph, his face turned pale, and he began to confess everything. The truth was, the burial plot the father had bought was a great Myeong-dang, a truly prime auspicious site that anyone would covet. Mr. Kim, overcome with greed for the site, took advantage of the family's ignorance and swapped his own humble burial plot with the father's prime one. His plan was to bury his friend in his own plot and then be buried in his friend's auspicious grave when he himself died. But from the day he betrayed his friend, Mr. Kim said he was tormented by strange events every night. His dead friend would appear in his dreams and glare at him, and he would hear his friend's voice in his house in the middle of the night. He had not slept peacefully for a single day, trapped in guilt and terror. After learning the whole truth, Mi-suk's family moved their father's remains to his original, true resting place. Filled with the burning rage at his friend's betrayal, Mr. Kim wept and begged for forgiveness in front of his new grave. After that, no more strange incidents occurred at Mr. Kim's house. Chloe, was this all truly the spirit of a father unjustly robbed of his resting place, revealing the truth to his daughter through a dream and a photograph? Or was it a coincidence, where the guilt of a man who betrayed his friend and the longing of a daughter who missed her father met at a perfect, exquisite moment? Can the final wish of the dead truly reach us?